Let's do it. We need to see what's going to happen in this series. It took the 64th goddamn shot to beat Tristan Jarry. We made it happen. Now we go to game 4. Also, Lehigh tied it up at 2 apiece. We go to game 4. Before anything else, for the love of God, we are changing the power play. Holy crap. Just when you thought a power play couldn't be that bad, the boys say, LOL, watch this. All right. I want Sod on the power play too, but I just don't think it can happen. Unless we take out Rossi, he's kind of the one guy that doesn't really have an offensive oriented ability. We also have a distinct lack of right-handed shots. A distinct lack of right-handed shots. So we'll get Sod and Farabee there since they have decent shots. Here we go. Alright. Alright. That is the deal. We'll see if that newly set up power play can work. It is game 4 in Pittsburgh. Odds that we get blown the hell out. Pretty damn high, I'd say. First period, 2-1. Not bad. Tarasenko and Curtis Lazar. It was Brock McGinn the lone goal for the Penguins. I mean, Zook is also like 36 years old at this point, so an 84 is not that bad. So, we're doing okay. Second period, now 3-2 Pittsburgh. Jake Gensel, Austin Matthews. Oh, great. So the power play might be fixed, but now our penalty kill's trash. We're down by 1. We have just 13 shots in this game after 2 periods, which is abysmal. Power play chance, and hey, new power play is same as the old power play, am I right? 0 for 2 in this period. Is Pittsburgh going to win game number 4? The answer looks to be yes, and officially the answer is yeah. Yeah, there it is. 3-2 final. Pittsburgh wins game 4. 2 points for Matthews. 18 saves for Lindbergh, who took over for Jarry. Cam, what's going on, dude? And just like that, as we all expected, the series is tied. To the surprise of nobody. Yeah, Jarry was just out for the game, I guess. It is game number 5. The Lehigh Valley Phantoms have been eliminated by the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, despite being a super team. Boy, I wonder if we'll see that reflected at the NHL level. Spoiler alert, we will. First period, 1-0 Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby. Second period, we're gonna lose. All of that hype, all of that buildup and that overtime, and we're gonna lose. Matthews, Rust, and Puistonen. Third period, we're down by 4. And we're gonna have to win 2 straight. Bobby Brink and Marco Rossi, 2 quick goals. It's now 4-2. Too little, too late. Power play for the Penguins goes to waste. 8 minutes to go. Yeah, it's too little, too late. Not gonna get my hopes and dreams up, EA. I don't think so. I know how this works. 4-2, the final score. The Penguins 1 win away from the conference final. You knew that. You knew that's what was going to happen. Back-to-back wins for them. The West has already said it's Colorado and Edmonton. The winner of this will likely play Ottawa, who's up 3-2 on Toronto. There's really nothing we can do right now. Tight spot, what's up, man? Tarasenko's been shit. We got a lot of guys who just haven't carried their own weight. Excuse me. Just a lot of guys who haven't carried their own weight. Yeah, Brendan Dillon's been trash. Just hasn't been the series that we've needed. We're going to turn it over to Matt Murray. We're going to turn it over to Matt Murray. We're going to swap Provorov and Pelech, because it's basically all I can do. Like, there's really Not that much that we can do. Let's see what happens. Game 6 must win. Matt Murray against his old team. Will Hart be traded at the draft? There's a very good chance, yes. I'm not going to pay a goalie more than $5 million, so. First period, 1-1. Brandon Saad and Brian Dumoulin. I'm going to go with Costa. Thank you for the follow. And Dodge, thank you for the primer. Why not? Good reasoning. Damn good reasoning. Best reasoning if I've ever heard it. Why not use that prime sub? Second period, goalless. Oh, shit. All right, we go to the third. We're tied. We must win. It's game 6 or we're boned. Let's see what happens. It's time for the boys on our team to step up. Had to clarify. Halfway through the third. Oh, God, don't go to OT, because you know what happens if we go to OT. Cam, thank you for the resub. Joel Farabee scores. Are we going 7? We're going 7. Strawberry Paladin with the primer as well. Hashtag use that prime sub. I spend the money on making my dog fat with treats. She's actually not a fat dog. She's overly hyper, even in her old age. It's ridiculous. 3-1 the final score in Game 6. We're going to Game 7. Cameron, Dotch, Paladin, thank you all. Matt Murray saves the day. Here we go. Don't shit the bed. Joke's on you. I am incompetent. Goodness. Where's the dog? 99% chance sleeping with the girlfriend who's asleep because she has to work tomorrow. So yeah. She's a normal person with a normal job, and I yell at video games at 1 o'clock in the morning. Matt Murray does Matt Murray start the next game? Your girlfriend make you like cats? He's fine. Like, I never hated cats. I just had no desire to own one because they're assholes. Like, that's it. People are saying yes to Matt Murray starting. Oh, Carter, hate to tell you, buddy. We're going with Matt Murray. Ottawa and Toronto also going 7. It is Game 7 on home ice. We have never made it to the conference finals. We lost to the Lightning 3 years ago in this exact same scenario. Marco Rossi scores 31 seconds in. First period, 1-1. By the end of it, Brock McGinn scores again. Whew. All right. Second period here. Seen fun gameplay bug tonight. It's new to me. Hey, I knocked the puck into his own net. Triggered the review. Disallowed the goal. Sounds about right. Perplexed. What a perplexing situation. Can you tell I'm nervous and I'm stalling? Because I don't want to sim the second period because we're probably going to lose. Can you tell? Second period. Goalless. We go to the third period of game number 7. In one of the most ridiculous series we've ever seen. Here we go. Pittsburgh scores immediately. Evgeny Malkin. And Brian Rust. Matt Murray, you've done it again. You've done it again. Boys, please score. Please score a fucking goal. Power play. Nothing. We're going to lose to the Penguins in 7. We all knew it was coming. And it happened. We cannot get to the third round. No matter what the hell we do. We cannot get to the third round. I can't imagine spending money to keep Carter Hart. Can't imagine. It's just, you know, we can get goaltending like that for cheaper than what we saw. Defensively, Drew Doughty was our best defenseman. Ellis, I don't think, had a point in the entire second round. Pelech was okay based off being a DFD. Provorov, really disappointed. And then Brody and Dillon both sucked. Both absolutely sucked after having a great regular season. Zuccarello was great. Saad, I'm sorry, you won't be back, even though you got a year left on your deal. 1 goal in the playoffs isn't enough. It was the worst time. He could have shot 4.5%. Atkinson, not bad for a last hurrah. Tarasenko's gone. Absolutely gone. He's going to be traded at the draft. Legare was a desperation kind of move. Farabee and Kachuk were both pretty damn solid. Rossi and Forster, Gord, he won't be back. Not good enough. Not good enough. Bobby Brink was okay, and then Curtis Lazar was okay. Cam, take it easy, dude. Yeah, no, this team is, I don't even know what this team is right now. I don't even know. Tried to go full Vegas and it didn't work. Carter Hart is not getting $7 million from me. I'll tell you that much. Not a chance. Not a hope in hell. Matt Murray wants 1.2, and to be honest, no. No, we're going to look elsewhere. Defensively, Provorov wants to come back. He wants $6 million. I don't know how I feel about it. $6 million for 30 points in the regular season and nothing in the playoffs. I think we're done with Ivan Provorov. I think we're done. He has 8 points in about 30-some-odd playoff games since we took over the team. Provy's done. He's not worth that price. Dylan's obviously gone. He wants to leave anyway. Brody's gone. Berglund will probably come back as a depth defender. Sign and trade? Nah, fuck it. Just leave the team. I don't want to risk getting stuck with him. Just leave. I don't even care. Zuccarello. Zook's an interesting one where he was really good, but the man's 37. Atkinson's looking for a bit of money too. And then Yanni Gord. LOL. And then Rossi, Forster, and Brink are all RFAs. So, it is going to be an interesting offseason. To be honest, we might just do the draft tonight. Eastern Conference Final ended up being a rematch of 2017. We'll see how this plays out in terms of who wins the Cup. It is Colorado and Ottawa. And Ottawa, couldn't win it. Game 7 between the Avs and the Sens in the Stanley Cup goes to the Colorado Avalanche. So close yet so far, Snipe. Colorado wins it in 7. Ottawa led by Shabbat, Batherson, Stutzla, Yarventi, Norris, Beerfridge, Thompson, Colin White, Ridley Gregg. I mean, hey, give them time. It's 07 all over again. And for the Avs, Makar, McKinnon, Rantanen, Landeskog, Ryan Strome, Fiala. Hey, look, 2 former Flyers. Newhook. Oh, look, Jay O'Brien. You're welcome, bud. You're welcome. Fuck's sake. And Ilya Sorokin. Oof. Oof, that is now 4 straight Western Conference Cup champions. McKinnon won the Ross as well as the Hart Trophy. Hedman wins the Norris to end the 4-year streak of Fox. Kucherov wins the Bing. Akil Thomas won the Calder. Makar the Conn Smythe. Gustafson the Vezina. In terms of the other important awards, the Selke to Sebastian Aho. McKinnon the Ted Lindsay and the Rocket Richard. In the AHL, Kovanov was the regular season point leader and league MVP. Joshua scored the most goals. Connor Geekie was the top rookie. Justin Schultz, top defender. Brett Brochu was the top goalie. Stolarz, the MVP of the playoffs. Again, back-to-back Calder Cups for Stockton. So, hey, maybe Brett Brochu is one of our 2 goalies. If only he signed Aho. We tried. We did try. So, the regular season, the playoffs, it's all come to a close. San Jose wins the lottery. Again, we do not have a first-round pick this year, which sounds about right. Retired players, Sidney Crosby, gone at 37. Patrick Kane, Getzlaf, Spezza, Claude Giroux, Torclude, Blake Wheeler, Jeff Carter, Paul Stastny. Zuccarello retires, so that kind of takes the question off the table. Matt Zuccarello elects to retire. We didn't have to do anything. Did you know you're a featured streamer on Scoresbot? I didn't, but that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I kind of forgot about that feature tight spot, to be honest. Jordan Stahl, Kyle Okposo, Eric Brassard, Stepan, Tennis. A lot of interesting former names gone. In defense, Petrangelo, Goligoski, Shattenkirk, Edler, Johnson, Strawman, Green, Stahl, Marco Scandella, Danny DeKaiser. Put on waivers on his birthday. Carey Price, number 1 goalie, elects to retire. Still a 79 overall. He could have kept going. Go figure, didn't put up bad numbers. But Price is gone. Martin Jones, Jonathan Bernier, Hadobin, Hutch. Some interesting retirements. We'll have some staff members out of this. Getzlaff and Stashny become coaches. Carey Price becomes a scout. There you go. There you go. Let's go through this draft. Why not? We know we got moves to make. Still got a little bit of time here before we'll switch over to NCAA. Number 4 pick is up for grabs from Columbus. All right. Well, we know certain people are on the move, including Carter Hart. Montreal is willing to trade 2 seconds for him now that Carey Price is gone. You know, just for the memes, Carter Hart, we'll see you later. Have fun in Montreal. Have fun in Montreal. They'll pay you a bunch of money. I won't. Carter Hart, off to Montreal. Matt Murray. We'll take 2 7th-rounders from the Florida Panthers. Why the hell not? They need a backup. We saw that in the playoffs when we beat them. So yeah, our goalie situation is rather interesting at this point. Defensively, is there a market for Ellis? The 4th overall pick and Brock Besser. Well, I guess we're taking that. Ooh, I don't know, man. That Besser deal is shit. That's why they're willing to do it. That Besser contract is bad. They overpaid him like nobody. Oof. You know, I will find a different way to get the 4th overall pick. I am not taking that Besser deal. Dude, there's no guarantees that we could flip him. That contract is that bad. There are no guarantees that we could flip him. I would rather try to find a different way to get that pick. Try and retain. They're not going to retain on a 7-year deal. That's not going to happen. I mean, I could retain, but even then, I don't want to retain on a fucking 7-year deal. 4th overall pick, Forster, Sodden, Provorov. Okay, that's interesting. Brink, Provorov, Gord. That's also interesting because I'm getting rid of Provorov and Gord anyway. Rossi, Provorov in a 3rd. Pelech straight up. Or Tarasenko. Well, I guess we're getting the 4th overall pick because I wanted to get rid of Vladdy anyway. Why would I shop multiple people when one person can do it? Vladimir Tarasenko for the 4th overall pick. To be honest, I don't know if they need him. I mean, they don't necessarily need him, but they are trying to trade Besser and Bjorkstrand. And Kapari's deal is almost up. They got a lot of UFAs. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take it. They got a lot of moving pieces. They're trying to change things. They want to trade Tarasenko. Bring it on. I'll take it. So we pick up the 4th overall pick, Mercier. Vinny Mercier, number 1 overall pick to the San Jose Sharks. All right. So is there a market for Ellis now? Philip Forsberg and Anders Lee, O'Reilly Nelson in a 3rd, Nelson Lee in a 3rd, Timo Meier, who has a new $10 million extension. So we're going to hold on to Ryan Ellis for now. I mean, he's still a capable defender. I always hit the wrong fucking button because I'm so used to the multiple select. So Ellis will stay for now. Is there a market for Pelech? Nakis and Besser. They're so desperate to get rid of Besser. Bobrovsky, Forsberg, O'Reilly, Rust, Hyman, Hurdle, and a 3rd. Kopp and Matt Roy. Jesus, just give me an entire... Give me a 3rd of a top 6. To be honest, we're going to keep him for now. I think we're going to keep Pelech for now. It's a bit much to pay an outright defensive defenseman, but he really wasn't that bad. They tried to me 20 years old, medium elite, 58 overall. They tried to boom me. Those motherfuckers. Well, honestly, Drew Doughty was our best playoff performer. As much as I'd love to send that deal to the shitbirds. Besser, Bobrovsky is second. We're honestly going to hold on to Drew Doughty for the moment. I can't believe this. Provorov, we know, is gone. He's asking for way more money than he's worth. Buran is sixth. Franzen, Haight, Gilroy, Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand might not be that bad. A second, Lakiramaki. Third and a fourth. Stapchuk. 2/3. Bushnevich on an expiring deal. Don't really like the idea of that. Bjorkstrand and Gilroy. I don't know what the hell Columbus is even doing. Gilroy is a 69 overall at 18 years old. Bjorkstrand, I could have sworn has some abilities. Only played in 8 games or 42 games this year, had 8 points. Jesus. He's a 40-point guy. I don't know what the hell is going on with him. It doesn't appear to be a morale thing. I don't like that deal. We're definitely trading Provorov. He's asking for way more money than he's worth. We're going to send him to our pick. So Brain and Bentley on the move. So let's call a timeout. Yeah, no wonder why Columbus is trying to trade him. Exactly. Although it looks like they've been a very bad team. So for Provorov again, let's look at some of the prospects that Chicago happen to be offering. Why the hell not? Bure is trash. Height's not that bad. Height, Zimmer, Bobkoff, Gaucher. Those are all worth it, I would say. I would say those are worth it. So for Provy. 1 for 1 for Hunter Height. I don't hate that. I don't. Or we go for the second and the fourth. For Kiramaki. We'll send him out west to Chicago. Provorov's expiring deal for forward prospect Hunter Height. We'll take that. Provy's gone again. He was going to look for way too much money. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, look at what you're paying Drew Doughty. And I know, but Drew Doughty actually shows up in the fucking playoffs. That's the big difference. That is the big, big difference. Can I get anything for Brendan Dillon's rights? He's definitely not coming back. They are willing to trade Brendan Dillon's rights for Bjorkstrand. That's insanity. I think we'd almost be dumb to not take that. They are so desperate to get rid of him. Is his deal really that bad? It says he has no value, but I don't believe that. That is incredible. His value is going to bounce back. I'll take that deal. That's too good to pass up. We will easily take on Bjorkstrand. I don't know if he would have immediately bounced back. He did regain some value. Very good chance that we will flip him. I don't know if we'll do it this second. That's a very weird set of circumstances. I think the Blue Jackets just desperately wanted to get rid of the contract. We're also, let's see. Can I get anything for Josh Mahora's rights? He's definitely not coming back. Send him right back to Anaheim for a future 7th. That's fine. Can I get anything for TJ Brody's rights? No, I cannot. Berglund was solid. Then we got a bunch of dudes. Can I get anything for Martinez's rights? No, I cannot. Chisholm and Emberson. I don't really know if I want them to stay yet. Honestly, we have so many young dudes that need AHL time that these 25-year-olds just can't stay. Declan Chisholm. Can't get anything for you. Ty Emberson. No. What about Mason Millman? Yeah, he's 23, so it's a little bit different for him. Wyatt Wiley. Nothing for him either. Okay. Fair enough. Right-hand side. Bjorkstrand. Can I immediately flip you? Anders Bjork in a 4th. A 2nd from the Hurricanes. Which isn't that bad. The Hawks are willing to offer Cohen Zemmer, who was one of the good prospects I noticed on their team before. So 1 for 1. Would be helping out that dumpster fire of an organization, but I don't hate it. They could use the forward help, too. Done deal. Why not? Gonna try to jump your way to the top of the line. Feel free. And we'll move on from Bjorkstrand, a deal that we didn't even really want. Brandon Saad, you disappointed too heavily in the playoffs. Morrow in a third. I wanted Bobkov, too. I guess we're going to send Saad to Chicago here, too. Ooh, 1-for-1 for Gaucher. Bobkov wasn't that bad, though, either. Bobkov in a third might be pretty good. Let's go... Let's go Bobkov in a third for Brandon Saad. We'll send him back to Chicago. Fair enough. Graham Clark. He hasn't had the best setup in the world. He did nothing in the playoffs. Can I get anything for Graham Clark? I think I'm okay with moving on from him. Third in Savoy, a second and a fourth from Boston. Second and a fourth from Carolina. Kiramaki's been up there a lot. Let's finally look up these Detroit prospects. They've been in the running quite a bit. Unless it's... none of them. I don't want any of them. So, good chance we'll be looking at trading Clark to... I'll call another timeout here because we're still going to need more time. I really didn't expect this to turn into such a wheeling and dealing heavy, run here, but it's just kind of where we're at. 43rd overall pick and a 7th. You got Strome, Shaka, Nazar, Oremba's available. God, there's a lot of teams offering prospects here. Let's take a look. So Minnesota. Levis isn't that bad. 76 and a 20. Who else is offering a deal? The Rangers. The Rangers, even then Othman, kind of looking like he's not going to make it. Sens, Pikkarainen, who we got rid of before. St. Louis. Sam Oremba's 76 and a 20. A lot of people of that caliber. Yeah, like Strome. Yeah. Some decent options, but no amazing options. The second rounder might be a little bit more valuable. It's kind of a tough call, depending on what picks are added in. But we are going to move on from Graham Clark. 43rd overall pick. We could get Strome. We could get Shaka in a 6th. Nazar in a 4th. Nazar in a 4th. Jansen in a 3rd. That 43rd overall pick's looking pretty good. We'll take that deal from Washington for Graham Clark. So we added in Cohen Zemmer on the right. Is there anything we can get for Atkinson? I was hoping to be able to send him back to Columbus. For a 7th instead, we'll maybe hang around with Cam Atkinson. Legare was solid. It's kind of shit in the playoffs, though. Got anything for Lixel? He's definitely gone. 6th and a 7th, 6th and a 7th. Seems to be the going rate. The next team to offer it, Vancouver. Have fun. They got anything for Brett Connolly? The rights to Cam Talbot. Sent Brett back to the Bruins. Why the hell not? All right, nothing else we can really do. I mean, there are some 25-year-olds that I don't think will make it that we could look to move on from, but left-hand side. Crookshank has no value whatsoever. Looking at 7ths. Let's just move Angus to Edmonton. Great name, but I need to open up that space for dudes that can actually develop, especially with how many draft picks we have. And then at center, Yanni Gourde's signing rights. I definitely don't want. 2nd rounder from Carolina. We'll take that deal. Yanni Gourde to the Hurricanes. Still don't know what the hell we're going to do at center. Somebody, if not two people, are going to have to go. Berkeley Capone's going to be that much closer to Sid. Hello, friendo. How are you, buddy? Man, Curtis Lazar has value, but I can't trade him. Sid, how you doing, dude? How'd the stream go? All right, I think we're good. I think those are all the dudes that we're going to move for the moment. So we have moved some interesting people away from the team. We now have a lot of draft picks again. So let's see who's available here with the 4th overall pick. Zach Morin, Jordan Gavin, Orville Redenbacher, Matt Morrison. Oof. I mean, shit, Morin and I mean, it's got to be Zach Morin. It's got to be confirmed ankle breaker. Confirmed ankle breaker. I'm sure that Gavin's not that far off either. But, yeah, we're going to go for Zach Morin of the Quebec Ramparts. With the selection, he is a 79 medium elite. Gavin was a 78, so we made the right call. New Jersey is willing to move that 9th overall pick. I think Nashville had the 10th. Are they willing to do anything? Rossi a 3rd and Berglund. Forster and Berglund, Brink in a 3rd. Well, if we make a decision on a center, we could pick up the 9th overall pick. So I think right now we need to make a decision on what center is staying and what center is going. Especially because Kovanov's almost ready. So Brink, they're all 23. Bobby Brink this year, 47 points, had 7 points in the playoffs. Forster, 55 points, so he was in a higher role and kind of underperformed, had 8 points in the playoffs, but a -3. And Marco Rossi, 65 points, 8 points in the playoffs. But based off of the role, somebody's likely to have to go. That's tough. That's a tough call. Frank siding with the idea of getting rid of Bobby Brink. I mean, it was Brink in a 3rd, Rossi a 3rd, and Berglund, Forster and Berglund. I kind of want to keep Berglund. Honestly, I'm siding with keeping Rossi. I'm leaning towards Forster or Brink, to be honest. And to be honest, both of them might actually end up going because of Kovanov. Forster's an RFA. He's going to cost more big-time money. I'm going to move on from Bobby Brink. We'll move on from Brink. We'll get the 9th overall pick. And hopefully that wasn't a mistake based off of the quality of the draft. But considering Morrison is still there, I don't hate this situation. That dude's 3 years out. Toripos, we don't know. 1 year out with a Garnchar comp. 3 years out. Lindback is 2 years out with a Couturier comparison. We got a bunch of dudes we don't know anything about. Hello, goaltender Kapusta. Holy shit. Holy shit. He is going to be insane. When is my next pick after this? I'd have to trade up with Detroit or Nashville. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be nuts. I am going to take Morrison here and hope, or at least I think I'm going to take Morrison. Morris, unconfirmed. Morrison's 3 years out. Fuck that. Morris is 1 year out. That dude's 2 years out, unconfirmed. I mean, we're definitely looking at taking Kapusta. I don't even know if Lindback's worth it. Honestly, yeah, despite that, I am going to see what we could get. I am going to see what we could get for this pick. Horvat, Thompson in the 4th, Nelson a 3rd and the 5th, Lee, O'Reilly, Hurtlebalsers. Let's just make the pick. Let's just make the pick. I'm good with it. We're not leaving that much value on the table. We are 1,000% taking this goalie, Dan Kapusta. He's 5'11", UC Saros short king. How good is he? That is probably one of the better goalie prospects we've ever drafted. Holy shit. He's a 74 medium elite at 17 years old. With butterfly effect, handled it all or nothing, post to post, and no timer. Say hello to our new Carter Hart. Holy shit. That is an insane goalie. My God. It's probably going to be a 94 at his peak. I mean, he might be the one goalie I pay more than $5 million to. Is there anybody else who looks like crazy, can't miss? Or do we just go ahead and sim to our next pick? I think we've done well enough for ourselves here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and sim to our next pick. That is insanity. Holy hell, dude. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't take Morrison. Wow. A 74 overall at 17 years old. That is absolutely outrageous. Is there anybody else? That dude's a confirmed 2 years out. Geispers, he's not that bad. Stevenson's 3 years out. That's confirmed. Barnett is also 3 years out. Leaning towards Geispers here. Craig is 4 years out. Ferguson. I don't know if I had to head French. Hey. Like, it's not a perfect mode by any stretch of the imagination right now. For someone like me that plays it on a daily basis, there's a lot where you're like, okay, this is dumb. But it is still a good mode that you can have fun with. I'm able to make my own fun still, despite my concerns. Let's go ahead and take Jackson Geispers here with this pick. He is a medium 4, 68 overall. It's not bad. 43rd pick. God, I don't know. We're already kind of at the point where it's like, all right, what are we doing here? Let's take that Stevenson dude, 3 years out. Well, then again, Anthony as well. Stevenson, Chara. Maybe take a gem. Gems always end up being like freaking low bottom 6s. Yeah, I was going to say, you can't do any worse managing a team than the AI do. Smith is 5 years out. Salminen's 5 years out. That dude is a freak. Oh my God. Should have pinned him to the board. To be honest, I mean, we could go with any of the bunch. Let's take the 6'4" centerman, Landon Stevenson. 64 medium top 6. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Stalbot, 66 low elite. Craig wasn't bad. Yeah, we got the best guy of the bunch, unless we had taken the low elite. Not bad at all. Not bad, Stevenson. Probably take Outlaw, the goalie. Won't hurt to have another goalie in the system. Big old goalie, Trent Outlaw. Out of Kitchener. 60 medium starter, not bad. So, I mean, we move on from Carter Hart. We add a couple of goalies into our system. I mean, not the worst thing in the world to do. Ronson, potentially 3 years out. I don't like gems, but let's take Cade De Silva. Prove me wrong, game. Prove me wrong. Oh, hey, look at that. A low top 6. Not obviously accusing you of saying, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. But just, like, the idea of, like, that's what they turn into. It's bad. All the time. That is why I typically avoid gems. Nicholas is only interesting because he's a half decent overall. But even then, his defense is kind of shit. JC Tavares. What about Dallas Simon? Maybe Simone. Bennett Nickerson. Potential low elite and Gamache. We can't trust the physical at all. Close to having Big Rig confirmed. And then there was Smith. We could take the risk on. I'm not really feeling any of these picks, to be completely honest with you. Let's go for Oulet for the hell of it. Low 4. Leafs get Stamkos. We got a bunch of picks here in the 3rd round, so do what we got to do. I don't really have faith in any of those guys. We'll risk it on Rene Gamache. Low 9. Jesus. All right. Well, let's take Smith. Anthony Smith, come on down. Medium 6. Not bad for trade value. Tavares was a medium elite. Fair shout to Dotch for calling out Tavares. But the problem is he's a 49. He's pure trade value, though. Not a bad call there. Nicholas, not so much, but yeah, somehow Tavares actually was that good. There you go. Yeah, we're not really going to be feeling anybody there. Let's go ahead and take George here. Why not? Get ourselves another medium top 4. Nicholas was a 67, yeah, but with a horrible potential, so doesn't make too much of a difference. Low starter. Oof. We'll go for the goalie, Salminen. Why the hell not? Medium elite goalie, 48. Another 4th round pick, I believe it was. Let's go for the gem, Tom Nicholson. Low elite, 65. Not bad. He was 19. This is turning into a hell of a draft for us all of a sudden. Not bad. Not bad. There is a confirmed low elite in Cutler. Will be available a little bit later on. Isaiah Foligno has another gem, which you know I don't trust, but and there's Magnuson, a confirmed medium top 6. We're at pick 151. Let's go for Thomas Magnuson. 47 overall. So we're getting great potentials. The overalls aren't going to be very good. Next up, we will go for Isaiah Foligno, the Belgian. 56 low elite. This is turning into just a ridiculous draft here. Good lord. Let's go for Amir Conacher. Yeah, low 6. We finally swing and miss on a guy. End of the 6th round. Sam Besser, what's up? We'll go for Grayson Cutler a little bit early. He was indeed a low elite. And here in the 7th, this has been a ridiculous draft. Holy hell. Let me kind of look back at it. We'll take Vince Armstrong, hope for the best. Sam's going pretty good. Medium top 9 enforcer. Not bad. And the other guy was... Let's go for Amir Galina. Low bottom 6. So a couple of misses, but quite a few hits in this draft, especially that goalie at the start. Hello. Central Scouting. Medium starter Charlie Piper. Why not? He's 19, but still good potential. 58 overall is not abysmal. We'll go for Amrit Manlow. Medium bottom 6. That's it for the draft. Crap load of picks and a ton of fantastic players, especially in the aftermath of moving on from guys like Provorov and Saad and Tarasenko and so many more. So this team just kind of continues to evolve. In goal, we'll have some decisions to make, certainly. We'll figure out all of this later on. Defensively, again, we're going to have some decisions to make. And then forward-wise, some crucial RFAs, some younger guys that are going to be looking to step up. I think it's going to be an interesting team. You know, we might take a step down from being kind of like playoff contention, but for the most part, I still think that we're going to be looking okay.